Hi everyone, thanks for joining me here today. If you're new to my channel, my name is Irene. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys what my luxury handbag wish list is, and this is a really realistic version, so if you're interested to see what I have on this list, then let's get straight into this video. Before I get started into sharing with you everything that's on my wish list, I wanted to mention that this portion of the video is sponsored by Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning platform full of thousands of inspiring videos that range from teaching you culinary skills to gardening skills to interior decorating and even vlogging and editing YouTube videos. One of the classes I've taken recently is called Romanticizing Your Life, a beginner's guide to creating vlogs for YouTube, hosted by content creator Carrie Cakes. She walks you through the basics of creating a vlog and what types of content you can shoot, and it really lays it out really nice and simply, especially for someone who's never really vlogged before. One of the things that I love about Skillshare is that it is ad-free. Every week there are also new classes being launched, and so there's always something new for you to discover, something new for you to learn, and it's a great way to really pass the time and do something with your time that is productive in leveling yourself up in one way or another. If you are interested in trying out Skillshare for yourself, I do have a link in my description bar below. The first 1,000 people to click on it will receive a 1-month free trial of Skillshare, so make sure you make use of this amazing opportunity. Now, getting straight into my luxury handbag wish list, I want to quickly mention that this is a realistic wish list. I don't have a whole lot of items on here. I have 8 items on my wish list that's on my iPad in front of me. Honestly, the top 5 are really like luxury. The last 3 are from the same brand, and they are more of like an affordable luxury brand. So I'm trying to make it realistic for myself and for all my viewers out there, because not every single one of us has tens of thousands of dollars to spend on luxury handbags every year. So let's get straight into it. I don't have it really in any particular order, but it just kind of, I've listed it on my iPad in my notes in the way that I kind of came up with them and the way that I've been I know that I've been looking for them. So the first thing on my luxury handbag wish list is the Céline Nano Luggage in the drummed leather. I have been looking at this bag for years. My sister-in-law has this bag, I know, and every time she carries it, I'm always looking at it thinking how beautiful it is. And I know for a fact that it carries a ton of stuff in it. It's beautiful. I've seen it in store, in person. I've tried it on myself, and I absolutely love it. Obviously, I am looking at the nano size, so it is very usable in the sense that you can wear it in a crossbody way. It has the top handles that you can carry it with, and I just love the design of it. Céline has done such a great job with their nano luggage. They come out in such beautiful colors as well. There's these colors, what are they? It's almost like a nudie dune sandy color. I love that. It comes out in like this dark green, olivey almost type of color. I also love that. And so that has definitely been on my wish list. I've looked at it several times in person, and I've been close. I've been quite tempted to make the jump and purchase it, but I haven't yet. I'm still eyeing it up. I still see it from time to time up on the pre-loved market, and so I've been keeping an eye out for that to see if I can find one that's in good condition that is definitely lower on the price point. However, I have noticed that this bag does retain its value quite well, especially if it's in really good condition. So even buying it pre-loved, I don't save a lot of money buying it pre-loved versus new, and so I've just been holding back on it because it does retail for over 3,000 Canadian dollars. So it is a little bit more of a hefty one, but I mean, in comparison to something like Chanel, it's definitely not bad, especially for the bag that you get, how substantial it is, the beautiful workmanship, the craftsmanship, but yeah, I've loved this bag for years. I just never bit the bullet and bought it. The second bag on my luxury handbag wish list is the Prada Re-Edition 2005 in the nylon version, although I am considering the Saffiano leather version. The only difference is obviously price and the materials, but I love the design of this bag. Obviously, it's been a really like popular trendy bag the last several years, especially since the pandemic. I feel like things have been a lot more casual for everyone, and so athleisure wear and that sort of styling of bag is very popular. I didn't like that bag very much at the beginning. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't understand the hype of it, but now I am starting to see why people love it. First off, like I said, it came out as a really trendy bag, and for trendy, super trendy bags, I tend to like to wait until, you know, it's been a couple of years to see if people still love it. And quite frankly, it has definitely grown on me. I really like how functional it is, how versatile it is, how many different ways you can wear it. And the fact that it is like the nylon version is nylon, yes, but it is also very durable, and it makes it very carefree for everyday wear, which is the whole point of this style, in my opinion. So I think that, you know, even though it is nylon, I think it is a good choice in material. The Saffiano leather version I do like as well, but from what I can see on the Prada website, the Saffiano leather only comes right now in like several colors, not as many as the nylon. And not only that, all of the Saffiano leather versions come in gold hardware. I like the fact that the nylon versions are all silver hardware, because to me, I feel like silver hardware is a lot more casual, and that's the whole purpose of this bag. I have lots of like really fancy bags already. Like I have got my Chanel wallet on chain, I've got my Chanel mini rectangle mini. I have like, that one has silver hardware, but like what I'm saying is I do have fancy bags already. What I feel like I am missing in my bag collection is a really casual bag that I can just throw on very easily and wear everywhere, every day, very carefree. And I think that the Prada Re-Edition would fill in that little gap in my collection really well. So the only thing is I'm debating between the desert beige color versus the black. I have a lot of black bags in my collection as is, and so I do think that it would be nice to include a more nude color, because the only other nude color I have is my Fendi. So there's that. Problem is, if I want it in the nylon version, I feel like the nylon version in the desert beige color doesn't look as good compared to the black. That's personally what I feel. Not to mention with the nylon, I feel like it's not as carefree in a lighter color. In case it stains or anything, it's gonna be harder to get rid of. So you're gonna more likely have to worry about stains and baby it a little bit more, even though it is still nylon. I don't know. I'm debating between the two. I think that if I wanted to get the nude color, I would get it in the Saffiano leather, which again, slightly defeats the purpose of it being a casual bag and being nylon versus leather. I don't know. It's all up in the air right now. I'm still a little bit confused between the two, but I do love this bag and I think it would be a great addition to my collection. Number 3 on my list is the Loewe puzzle bag, and I think I would like this in a small size. I just think this is a beautiful bag. I've seen it so many times in person. I've tried it on so many times in person, and I think this actually was also on my previous wish list video I made over a year ago. It hasn't changed. It's still a gorgeous bag. The only thing is, it's just, I think the price point is quite high, and I don't think it's high up enough on my wish list for me to take the plunge on it. So even though it carries tons, it's quite secure because it does have a zipper that has a flap over top. And so the zipper with the flap over top, it makes it very secure. It's harder to get into. I love that about it, but I just haven't bit the bullet and bought it yet. Part of it is because I feel like it's not very me. I don't know. There's something about the puzzle bag that I absolutely obviously love it, but there's something about it that makes me stop when I'm trying it on, and just there's something about it that maybe it doesn't suit me. I don't know, but I think it's gorgeous. It's beautiful. It's understated luxury. I just love that. If you know it, you know it. If you don't, it's just a regular handbag to you. So I don't know. I've been loving that bag for years, and I don't think it'll stop anytime soon. Maybe in one of the few years coming up, I might get it. Who knows? I don't know. The price tag's steep though, even though compared to other bags, it's not that bad. I don't know. It's just been on my wish list forever, and it just might stay that way. Who knows? Up next, I have number 4, and that is the Fendi Baguette. I love the look of the Fendi Baguette. Obviously, the 90s style is really back in. It's really trendy. So like the whole, you know, rectangle shoulder bag is like all the rage right now, but it is a very classic style, and I do love the look of the Fendi Baguette. It comes in a multitude of colors. It's so pretty. It's got that top handle that you can carry it by, but it also has a longer crossbody strap, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure it does. And I love the look of the embossed leather and the fact that it comes in so many colors. I would definitely get one in like a nudie sandy color. I think it's gorgeous with the gold hardware that it has. And I've seen other people do videos on it, and appears to hold quite a lot of items, and I just love the fact, you know how like there was like a, I mean it still kind of is, but squishy, pillowy looking bags was really in, and it still kind of is. I think this bag has just enough structure, but at the same time it still gives you that look of like a really plush, like you just want to squish it because of the embossed leather. I think it is beautiful. I think it's such a classic, timeless piece, and Fendi did a really good job on, you know, putting its own twist on such a simple classic silhouette that technically any brand can do, but it's so beautiful. I love it so much, and I would totally go and see it in person if only there was a Fendi boutique near me. Moving right along to number 5 on my wish list, and that is the Dior Bobby bag in size small. There is something about this bag. I love how beautiful it is. It is structured, but it's not too big because it's a size small that I'm talking about. They do have a medium. I don't know if there's a large, but for sure there is a medium. I personally love the small size. I think it fits just right on the body, and I like this bag, I dare say, more than the Lady Dior. The Lady Dior has always been obviously a favorite, a classic for years, and I just don't really gravitate towards it. I feel like it's maybe too ladylike for me, for my everyday casual use, my style. I am quite casual. I wear jeans, I wear sneakers a lot, and so I feel like the Lady Dior is a little too classy for me. I don't have that class. But the Bobby small is beautiful. There's something about it that it looks like a circle, but it's not. It's almost like a rounded off square. I don't know what it is. It's beautiful. I love the leather, how it's a smooth leather finish. I love the gold hardware on it from Dior, and I love the fact that that strap, you can lengthen it to wear it as a crossbody, or you can shorten it and make it like a shorter shoulder strap bag. I think it is beautiful. I don't think that this bag would hold as much because it is very structured. When there are pictures of it online from Dior, and when you open up the flap, there are like the opening, it doesn't seem as big, and because it is a very structured and kind of stiffer style of bag, it doesn't give you a whole lot of wiggle room in terms of what you can fit in it. So I'd be curious, because I've never seen this bag in person before. I don't have a Dior boutique near me, so I've never seen this bag in person before, but I do like that it is less common and it's not as popular as some other bags are that you see everywhere on the streets. So I love this bag, but it is also a little bit pricier. I don't exactly know off the top of my head how much it retails for, but I definitely know it's up in like at least 3,000 if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, the fact that I just don't have a boutique near me to see it and for me to feel it and try it on really takes away from me trying to purchase this. But I have had my eye on this since, I think, Alyssa Lenore on Instagram and on YouTube. She has one for sure, and it's beautiful. I think it's such a stunning classic bag. So as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, the last 3 items on my wish list are actually from a not really luxury, but it's more like affordable luxury brand. It's called Polène. I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard of it. A lot of Instagrammers, YouTubers, influencers collaborate with them. This is not a collaboration by any means. I just adore their styles. I love the simplistic, minimalistic styles that they've come out with that are very unique, and I think they're gorgeous. So I have 3 from their website that I absolutely love. So I'm just gonna go in the order that I have them written down. The first one is the Polène Numero Set, which is number 7, the mini size. It is beautiful. I love how this bag looks. It is very kind of, it's got more masculine vibes to it because it's got those very straight lines. It's very kind of more edgy, more so. But I just love the fact that it has that small top handle and then a longer crossbody chain, which adds like that delicateness to it. So it's like delicate and edgy kind of combined together. I think it's beautiful. I haven't seen this bag in person. None of these Polène bags I'm going to mention I've ever seen in person, but I think that they are beautiful. Plus it is real leather and it is handcrafted, and a really good alternative for you if you want to get a luxury handbag without paying thousands of dollars like you would for other handbag brands. I'm pulling up the price here. It looks like it ranges from $360 to $420 for the mini size. This is USD. I don't have it in Canadian dollars because I don't think it offers it in Canadian dollars on their website, unfortunately. But I mean, if you do the conversions, it's about $500 to $600 roughly. So a lot more affordable than spending thousands of dollars on another designer brand. I just think that their design's beautiful. I think this one would be so pretty, and there's nothing I can say. I think it's beautiful. Next up, I have Polène numéro 9, which is number 9 in the mini size. Once again, this one is so stinking cute. I love how it looks like a dumpling. To me, it looks like a dumpling, and it is so squishy looking. It has that top handle. It has a crossbody strap, and it is just so pretty. I'm looking at pictures of it right now because the Polène bags mostly go by numbers, and so it confuses me sometimes which one's which. But I'm looking at it right now, and it literally, especially in like the tan or the cream colors, it looks like a dumpling. I think it is so adorable. My only thing is I feel like it wouldn't be super secure because I don't know what the opening of the bag looks like, but I think it is so pretty, so minimal, and I just love the lines of the bag. I think it's gorgeous. This one goes for $390 USD, and so if you round it, it's about, I don't know, $500 US Canadian approximately. I'm not very good at doing conversions. I know that USD is approximately 30% more than Canadian dollars. So anyways, definitely more, but I think it is a gorgeous bag. I think it could hold a decent amount considering it's a smaller bag, and again, a great alternative to like high-end luxury retailers. So we finally made it to the last item on my list. That is number 8, and it is the Polene Umi. I think I'm saying the name correct. It is the bag that has that same like very 90s style kind of rectangular body, and then it's got just like that shoulder strap, and I think it is such, again, a timeless piece, similar to the Prada Re-Edition 2005 that I mentioned earlier, similar to the Fendi Baguette that I mentioned earlier. It has that similar silhouette, but it is very minimal. I love the lines on this. I'm looking at it online here again in front of me, and I just love the bag. I think that I'm looking at the pictures, it looks quite a bit larger than, say, the Prada Re-Edition 2005 or even the mini baguette, the Fendi Baguette, sorry. So I feel like it could hold potentially a lot more, not to mention compared to, for example, the Fendi Baguette. The Fendi Baguette has like a flap opening and like a snap closure or magnetic closure. The Polene Umi has a zipper closure similar to the Prada Re-Edition. So I think in terms of security, it would be a lot more secure. It would be, all your belongings would be safe in there. Nothing would fall out. And I just love how minimal it is. It's beautiful. And there's something about the Polene handbags that are gorgeous. I love them. I've yet to order anything from them just because the fact that everything's in US dollars. And not only that, but I feel like their shipping might cost some as well. I just haven't, and the fact that I haven't seen it in person. Again, there's been tons of people, influencers that have had this bag, have tried, not this bag, but have had Polene bags and they love it. So I don't know, it's definitely on my radar. I am definitely looking at these bags and thinking that it could be potentially another bag I could add to my collection in, you know, a year or so, or maybe even less, who knows. But those are all of the items that are on my luxury handbag wish list. Again, this is a realistic version. I have not included a bunch. Like, I actually would love to have a ton of other bags that I haven't mentioned. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know down in the comment section below, what are your wish list items? I would love to hear from you guys. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I would love for you to join my little community, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!